You are welcome. My political campaign trail, 1 year on today. A man born is supposed to be free. I would like to give a few lines from my declaration note of the 16th day of July 2017. This wonderful day that has brought a great significance to my existence as a human being and a shift to our collective history. This note that I have titled the declaration note of my candidacy for the next gubernatorial election of Edo State. I, Mr. Bright Owen Osagie, solemnly make these declarations today that I strongly believe in our multi-ethnic society. I strongly believe in our multicultural society. And above all, I have a strong faith in our multi-religious beliefs. I uphold this faith that together we can achieve greatness, prosperity, higher development of the mind as we move together towards our very own civilization. As I sit back to observe our day-to-day activities, and as I see them unfold from my Manchester City home in England, United Kingdom, as I see it unfold in Edo State, and as I see it unfold in Nigeria, as it unfolds in Dallas, Texas, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., New Orleans, New York, and all of the United States of America. As it unfolds in Toronto, in Ontario, and the whole landscape of Canada, to Berlin, to Duisburg, and all of Germany. As it unfolds in Holland, as it unfolds from the Alps of Barcelona through to the valleys of Tarifa and Ceuta in Spain. As it unfolds in Norway and Sweden through the cold, icy landscape of the Scandinavia, and as it unfolds in Italy, a great, wonderful land of people with a passionate heart. A people whom for 1,000 times came out to the rescue in the high deadly seas of the Mediterranean. For these 1,000 times we had called SOS, even though they knew we were trespassing. All across the east, all across the west, all across the south, and all across the north, and in all the nooks and in all the crannies of the earth, I have seen my people wander. They have traveled hundreds of miles, and thousands of miles they have wandered, scattered millions of miles, far, far away from home. To you all I speak today, you with no hope of turning back, not today, and with no regret for these ill-fated decisions that you have embarked upon. To you I say, the road is not easy. The road has not been easy, I must admit. And I am not saying today and that from now onwards it is going to be easy. But rather, what I am saying to you all today is that the road gets tougher and even more complicated. But on this painful truth, we must prepare our mind. On this painful truth, we must construct our future. On this painful truth, we must build our homes. Yes, on this painful truth, we must construct our roads. On this painful truth, we must accept our bargains. The bargains we have made with man and the bargains that we have made with God. For on this painful truth, we must unite our people. We must stand together. We must labor together. We must fight together to flush out corruption, hate, ethnicity, class, terrorism, some undemocratic elements, religious terror, and war from our land. This tussle that has turned brother now against brothers is a bad behavior that has to stop now. I stand out today, the 16th day of July 2017, 365 days now today, the 16th day of July 2018, to declare my candidacy for the governorship of Edo State in the country of Nigeria on the next coming gubernatorial election. I will be a governor for everyone, and for everyone that shall believe that he or she counts and worth a lot. I will be a governor for every political party in Edo State and in Nigeria at large. I will be a governor for every king and every queen of the land. I will be a governor for every tribe, tongue, and ethnic groups of our precious Edo State and in Nigeria at large. I will be a governor for every color, race, the disabled, and the able. I will be a governor for every Godo loving persons. I will be your governor because you know so and because you know right. Please go and tell my Benin people that brighter days lies ahead. Go and tell my Asian brothers that the sun will surely shine again. Go to the house of the Aphemites. Go to the clans of the Etakor. Tell them they shall no longer be pushed aside. Go to Akoko Edo. Go to the people of Owan and go into the houses and halls of the Ijos. Find them, take a boat, take a canoe, and be sure this message gets to them. Tell them their voices must be heard, as I assured you today. I shall create a level playing field that all may be able to participate and come along. For I tell you today, and truthfully, if success will ever come, if we will ever attain honor, if we will ever wear the crown, then we and all of us must all come along. I have made little achievements and met with many obstacles over these months. But my greatest achievement is that I have been able to make you understand how you worth a lot, and that you can't, and that you are loved. Please do not give up on yourself, and please do not give up on me now. For these little stars that you see now will fade away because the big sun is on the rise. There are a lot of challenges today and ahead. But if we do not panic and if we stand together, we will surely overcome. We will surely overcome these headsmen attack. We are going to separate the wolves from the sheep in the right season. If I become your governor in Edo State, hopefully I will. This is what I am going to do. I am going to turn back the drive to the ways it used to be. The rightful ways. Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, and all other tribes and ethnics that are living in Edo State will live and grow without fear or limitations. They will live side by side with the indigenous people. They will live and be a part of a process to safeguarding the land, Edo State. They will be able to take part and work in any duties of their choice without discrimination. They would be able to carry out their business activities and their religious belief alongside with the laws without hindrances. But they cannot be given a separate expanse of land or location different and away from the people. They must be ready and be able to live with the people in tolerance. And same way shall the people live with them in tolerance. I would like to recognize and shoot in few advice to some people due to the offices that they hold or held. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, to you, sir, I speak. Like I have said before, do good unto all men, and most especially unto all men that is in Nigeria. To the Edo State Governor, Brother Godwin Osagie, to you, sir, I say, many times you have brought me doubt, but well, I would like to remind you of what I have told you before now. A process that is unduly exercised in its own right is illegal. And document giving, presented, or undertaking cannot serve as a legal binding or tender for the acquisition of the intended end product. That there would be a separate land of the people to some other people from outside the state or from outside the country, cut away in a location separate from the people, is a very poor thought, maybe from you. Anyone is welcome to live with us in Edo State. Our founding fathers never forbid this process. That is why in Igodo we say, anyone that must live with us will never be given a separate land or a separate location away from the people. To live in the land is with the people and for the people. To Pastor Osagie Iyamo, the former PDP governorship aspirant of Edo State. To you, my brother, I talk, but in parable. A man that is indebted, when approached for the debt he owes, double the steps and keep the distance, saying, I am on it, please give me more time. He truly knows that today he has got no money to pay back his debt. But the bad debtor would always stay back with the lender. He would say, take me in, make me your boy. I will do whatever you wish, but please do not ask me to pay back the debt. Because he is a bad debtor and a fool in his mind. But that was not supposed to be the case with you, my brother. Yours is a game of win or lose, and you lost. A good gambler knows when to walk away. Please do. My third agenda of the physical change that I bring is defense. I had promised to throw a little light in regard. Firstly, I would like to define defense by my definition. It is a resistance to an unwanted situation. In this regard, I would like to let you know that the best defense is to be able to defend ourselves. In every 100 flats or houses, 10 shall be licensed to acquire firearms. This is a ratio of 1 flat to 1 house. There shall be protocols to the acquisitions of these firearms, and any shot at individuals shall only be justified at the court of law. It is a long list of protocols and guides that must be observed in regards to the acquisitions and licensing of firearms to any individual. But it must happen. This I promise you. 1 to 10 or 10 to 100. That at the end of the day, let's say, for example, an armed robber fired a shot anywhere in Edo State, he would be inviting for an all-out war. Oba Eware the First, the greatest of all time, had cried and said, Edo will never be consistent. Edo will always foil the plot. Oma Eiko Banedo. For these simple reasons, when I become your governor, the name Edo shall be changed in our history. The name Edo shall be taken away from our lives. Edo shall be made a name like every other name in the land. Edo shall be referred to like one of us. I am going to change the name of our state when I become the governor of Edo State. The struggle to undo the ills of our society today is a core duty, a responsibility that must be put in the hands of a just and a noble heart, maybe like me, Mr. Bright Owen Osagie. Please do not ask me, what have you done for the people? For these were the first ways the ease came into our lives and our society. But what I want you to do is tell me what you can do through me for the people, and it shall come to pass. The progress of our society is sure if you believe me to be your next governor. In my conclusions today, I would like to say, let us collectively prepare a progressive future for our children and our children's children. Let us undo these mysteries that we cannot do better than this. I tell you, there is always one room, one space left for improvement. And I hope we can improve. We have carried this burden for 500 years. And it has been a whole lot of wasted years. We can overcome this ideology. We can overturn this ideology. We can win. The time is due. The time is right. And the time is now. Thank you. I humbly thank you all today. My name humbly remains Mr. Bright Owen Osagie. And goodbye. Thank you.